Hello again. And as part of the shopping optimization series of videos, this video I want to talk about product titles. When it comes to optimizing your feed, so actually telling Google what you want your products to be found for. Obviously, you don't target with keywords using shopping campaigns. You target using your product details in your feed. So in order to tell Google what's relevant and what relevant keywords you want to show up for, you have to optimize your product titles. Now, there is basically, you have to start thinking about the product titles on your website as one product title and the product title in your feed as another product title, because in order to get the right keyword structure and enough keywords into your product title to make them perform well in shopping, they really probably are going to end up too long and too cumbersome to actually show like that on your website. So you need some mechanism by which you can optimize those titles without ending up with the kind of ridiculously long product title on your website that just doesn't look right, it doesn't format nicely on your website. We've all seen those product titles on Amazon and eBay that are just stuffed with keywords. So you don't want your website to look like that, but you need your titles in your shopping feed to have those keywords in them. So this is where we use a feed management platform. Like we use Data Feed Watch, but there are others like Go Data Feed, Feedonomics is another one, where you manipulate your feed, you pull your product details out of your website, you have them in your shopping feed platform, you edit the titles before you push them through to Google Merchant Center to be in your shopping campaigns and to be targeted on the search network. So it's very, very important that you think about the keywords that you want in your product titles when you're optimizing them for shopping, because it really will make a massive difference to the results that you're getting in your campaigns. So what I have done is I have created a little sort of a crib sheet. Now this is courtesy of Go Data Feed. They have this information on their website. It's basically a little a summary of, for all the different product kind of categories, whether it's apparel or electronics or whatever, the suggested format for your product titles. So I've got that on a sheet now. I'm just going to jump to that now. So if you give me a second, I'll bring up and I'll share my screen and show you those details. So here we have so basically some formulas to help you think about how to structure your product titles when you're producing your feed. I've got some so just as an example with your apparel one at the top here, what they're suggesting, they've got a few suggestions, but say for example this last one here where you've got gender, brand, material, product type, size and color, that might translate to ladies, Nike, cotton, joggers, size 5 in pink. Okay, so that's how you can think of all of these things. Now these product kind of categories here should cover most situations that you might have. So take a look here and figure out which ones of these will be best for you. You can see how some of these can get quite long, so you couldn't possibly have this particular example. You couldn't possibly have all of that in a product title on your website, which is why you really need to use some kind of feed management system or platform in between your website and your Merchant Center account, so that you can update these product titles to make them as good as they possibly can be. What I will do is in the product description of this video, I will put a link to the blog post on my website, which will include this list of templates here so that you can take them and use them and update your product titles for your to make your shopping campaigns better. So that's the end of this video. So make sure you do go, and at the very least, even if you don't have access to a management platform, at the very least try and think about using some keywords in your product titles on your website at the very, at the most basic level, to make sure that people will find your products when they're searching for them.